Ahoy hoy YouTube modeling community, it's Lazy Eye Modeler here in the Woody Workshop. It's Monday, December 31st, 2018. I'm going to do a What's in the Box of the Monogram 1959 Chevrolet Corvette Tune-1 kit. We're doing a 1959 buddy build between myself, Peter, the Lazy Eye Modeler, and Wayne Osborne, True North Models. Also turning 60 in 2019 is Mason, Detroit Muscle. He's going to be building a 1959 Chevy El Camino. And Chris Cortell, who's also turning 60 this year, and he's building a 1959 boat. And I didn't write down what the boat is, unfortunately. Also joining in thus far is Big Eddie for the fun of it. He's building the same boat as Chris, the 1959 model. Anyway, this is a what in the box of the 1959 Chevy Corvette that I'll be doing for the 1959 build, or at least one of the ones I'll be doing for 1959, hopefully. There's the front of the box. There's the side of the box. Both of those are the custom versions. There again, that's the custom version that you see here. On the side, you see the two different engine possibilities. The Fuelie on the bottom, I think. Yes, the Fuelie on the bottom, and then sort of a modern injection engine on top there. And on this end panel, you see the stock version of the 1959 Chevrolet Corvette. This is kit 85-2379. As I mentioned when I introduced the buddy build, for some reason this is a very rare kit, relatively rare anyway. They did the 58 Corvette in large numbers, and then they did repop the 58 Corvette. For some reason they seem to have done this kit in very small numbers, because some people don't even believe it exists, but here it is. And then it's never been repopped since then. So let's take a look at what's in the box. Now this box was open when I bought it, as is the other copy I have. This is a little better contents, so we'll go with this one. Here's the instruction sheet. It shows both the stock and the custom Corvette. We'll start with building up the engine, and then you get to the chassis. And steps 3 and 4 are more work on the chassis, as is step 5. Step 6 is the interior. Step 7 is more chassis and mating the chassis with the interior. Step 8 is the hood and trunk, because they're both opening on this model. And then detail trim assembly is step 9, front and rear. And final assembly is step 10. And then decal placement is on the back page here. Not too much on the stock car, but certainly more on the custom version. Alright, what's in the kit? Here's the body. And you'll notice on this Corvette kit, the side scoops, the side detail here is separate, so you can paint one color and then paint the I want to call them scoops, but that's the wrong word. You can paint them a different color. Along the fender line all the way through here, there's going to be some sanding necessary. There are some pretty good mold lines in here. Otherwise it's pretty clean. And since it's just sitting on top here, we'll show you the decal sheet. Oops, sorry. There's the decal sheet, and there's gauges, tire lettering, different license plates, horsepower callouts, and then the flame decals there, if one's so inclined. Here we have a sprue with the chassis, the wheel backs, we have the instrument panel here, and some more chassis parts. Here we have the firewall, the rad and rad support, we have the engine block on there, we have exhaust on here, and some more chassis parts and springs, and heads in the oil pan. And here we have the floor of the vehicle, we have the hood, we have the trunk, we have the part of the top, we have interior panels, and there the side coves. There's the word I was looking for earlier. The side coves are separate, so you can paint them separately. Here's the interior floor pan, the bucket seats, some suspension, that's the rear springs, tie rod, some motor components, including the intake manifold, the X-brace for the chassis, and there's front A-arms. Some more motor parts. I think these are for the custom version, although that looks like a sun visor there, so not everything is custom on this, but and we have some chrome here. These are the custom wheels, and the valve covers, carburetors, I won't be using these custom wheels. They're great big custom wheels. If I do something custom, it'll be more period appropriate. Here we have wheels and tires. Oh, well, there goes one. Going to be searching on the floor, people. This, I think, looks like the wider custom wheel. And these are the skinnier stock wheels, which we may or may not use. I have something else in mind, but we'll see when we get into the build. Here's the glass, the tail lights, I think there's glass for the if you use the hard top, and then the windshield and headlights. And lastly, here's all the chrome parts for the stock build. Here are the stock hubcaps. There's intake manifold, there's the windshield surround there, bumper guards. So that's the big chrome tree. There's the steering wheel here, and then a smaller one, I guess, for the custom version. So that's the chrome tree for this kit. So that is the 1959 Corvette by Monogram, although it's 1/25th scale, so it really is probably a Revell kit. They just decided to brand it as Monogram when this kit came out. So that's what we'll be building for the 1959 build. stay tuned, and we'll do the Ford Truck Month. We'll do a what's in the box of the 1970 Ford 4x4. Alright, talk to you later. Bye now.